Is customer service still a priority? My Ooma experience. Have you ever hung up the phone after dealing with customer support and felt genuinely relieved? Maybe even happy? Because honestly, that's rarely the case for me. You usually expect long hold times, frustrating transfers, and maybe a headache. For years, I've been using Ooma for my home phone service. If you're not familiar with them, Ooma offers a VoIP, Voice over Internet Protocol, solution. Basically, a home phone service that runs through your internet connection. It's often cheaper than traditional landlines and comes with a lot of neat features. I initially switched to Ooma because I needed reliable, low-cost service, and their basic tele device and service fit the bill perfectly. I've been a pretty happy customer, with crystal clear calls and reliable uptime, which is essential for any service provider. However, like any technology, sometimes things go wrong. A few months ago, I started experiencing a very intermittent, but annoying, issue. Every now and then, inbound calls wouldn't ring my phone. I could still make outgoing calls, and the Ooma app showed everything was fine, but those crucial incoming calls would just go straight to voicemail without a single peep from my phone. It wasn't constant, which made it tricky to diagnose, and it was starting to impact my ability to take important calls. So, I did what any of us would do. I braced myself and contacted Ooma customer support. I went through their official support channel and opted for the callback feature, which was a great start. No sitting on hold for 30 minutes listening to elevator music. When the agent called me back, the first thing I noticed was their immediate focus on the technical details. They didn't jump to generic fixes. They were meticulous. The agent took me through several troubleshooting steps that went beyond the basic reboot your modem routine. They checked my device logs remotely, walked me through changing some quality of service or QoS settings on my Ooma device itself, and even had me test a specific port forwarding setup on my router to ensure the data packets weren't getting lost on my home network. What was most impressive was the agent's persistence and patience. Over the next 2 days, we exchanged a few more follow-up calls and emails. The issue, being intermittent, required a lot of testing, and they were always ready to schedule a time to call me back exactly when I was available to perform the tests. They weren't reading from a script. They were actively trying to solve the puzzle of a niche, intermittent networking problem. Eventually, through their focused investigation, the issue was traced back to a specific interaction between the Ooma device's power-saving mode and a setting deep inside my internet router that was being overly aggressive with connection timeouts. The agent provided a clear, step-by-step fix that involved adjusting a single setting on my router, which, honestly, I would have never found on my own. The problem was resolved completely, and my incoming calls have been perfect ever since. This entire interaction completely changed my perspective on dealing with tech support. Instead of a transaction where they try to get you off the line, this felt like a genuine partnership to solve a complex issue. If you're considering a VoIP service like Ooma, you're not just buying a product, you're investing in the support behind it. And in my experience, Ooma's support team is genuinely knowledgeable, persistent, and committed to actually fixing the problem, not just patching it up. This level of technical competency and follow-through is a rare and valuable asset in today's service landscape. With that said, thanks for watching, and until next time.